Hello friends, Glage back with an update video today, and don't worry, I didn't go anywhere. I didn't fall off the face of the planet. This past week was my 19th wedding anniversary, so I decided to do not a lot and just hung out with my wife, made a nice dinner, and actually played video games. Like, not for my jobs, but like just played video games. It was wild, I know. But anyway, I do have some announcements and updates and plans here for those of you who've been waiting for stuff. So, first major announcement is starting this Wednesday, I am going to be doing a weekly PGR stream on my Twitch channel. I link my Twitch channel and all my VODs. You can find it down in the description of this one or any other VOD for that matter. But every Wednesday around 2000 CDT, which is UTC -5 for all you international homies, I will be doing PGR streams for probably 2 to 3 hours every Wednesday, barring any, obligations or stuff that comes up that makes it so I can't stream on a Wednesday for whatever reason. But I will be doing my weekly Warzone runs, whatever event stuff is going on, and mostly it'll just be a chance to do like viewer questions, talk people through stuff if you have questions about team building or rotations or what have you with various PGR-esque things going on. But this will be a chance to interact more directly with me if that's something you've been wanting to do, if you've been wanting to get feedback on team builds or ideas or anything like that. This will be a perfect time to come in and ask those questions. So if you've been wanting a more interactive, more direct thing going on with my PGR content, you can get that. That's going to be a thing I'm going to try and do every week going forward. So feel free to drop by. Like I said, link will be down in the description. Other stuff, I should be getting test server access this week, so expect a video previewing the new patch that's less than 2 weeks away, actually. And, of course, as soon as I get test server access, I'll be hitting the lab to work on a guide for our new version of Bianca that will come out in this upcoming patch. So I'm still in the process of working on my lore and story note document. That's already like 6 pages long, and I'm only back to Fake Ascension, which is chapter 13. So I have a very, very long way to go to get caught up and get everything written down in a way that makes me feel like I truly have all the small little pieces of the story written down and understood and can link together important concepts, important characters, important information drops, all that good stuff. So it is still very much my intention to do lore content down the road. It's just probably going to be a while. It's going to take me a long time. If I am fully caught up on the story by the end of this year, I will be very happy with that. So but I'm going to keep plugging away with that and keep making notes. So if you've been looking for lore videos and stuff, they will happen. It's just going to be a while. So bear with me on that front. Last thing I have to talk about is I am currently working through some ideas to reincorporate my Patreon back into my YouTube channel. I still am writing down how I want to form that, and no matter what I decide to do with it, if I end up doing anything, none of my YouTube videos are going to go behind a paywall. There's not going to be any exclusive special content or anything like that that you have to sign on to Patreon to get. I'm mostly going to do it as an idea, as a place where people can watch ad-free versions of the VODs if you don't get that on YouTube, or you can't dodge ads on YouTube, which gets more and more difficult despite how good ad blockers are. So that's one idea I have. I'm working through some other ideas, like some higher tiers where I will do like personalized Warzone run reviews or review videos to help people improve their play or stuff like that. But I'm still spitballing a bunch of ideas. But the main reason this is something I'm considering is that the landscape of the events I work, especially in the fighting game scene, is changing quite a bit. And there is a very non-zero chance that I might just not have event contracts next year. And that's great news in terms of freeing up my time and focus to work on more PGR content. It is decidedly less great news for the financial aspect of it. So I'm trying to kind of get ahead of the curve and think of ways where I can boost my overall revenue with both my streaming and my YouTube channel and stuff, and Patreon is kind of the only way a channel of my size gets anywhere in terms of boosting revenue when it comes to YouTube stuff. But it's just an idea I'm spitballing around. If this is something you would be interested in any way, shape, or form, and you have ideas what you would like to see for like perks or things I can offer in terms of a Patreon option if I do decide to do stuff with PGR for it, feel free to leave comments down below. Let me know what you would be interested in or what you would want to see in that sort of thing. My intention, if I do this, is to have it be very cheap. If you just want to be able to watch my VODs with no ads in a place that isn't YouTube, my plan is like $1 a month or something like that, something incredibly low. But I'm still plotting that out. I'm not going to say it's imminent, and I'm not going to inundate you with 5 billion Patreon links or anything. Just, I like to prepare ahead when I know things are not guaranteed, and I've been a contract worker for over 2 decades, so I live in the world of not guaranteed, but it also means you have to try and get ahead of the game and stay ahead of the curve. So just wanted to throw that out. But if you have ideas or there's something that interests you on that front, let me know. I'm very open to suggestions on what people would be willing to toss $1 or something my way a month for. And again, if you do not do Patreon, you don't subscribe to people monetarily, I get it. I totally understand. I have very few monetary subscriptions as well. And like I said, nothing I do in terms of guides, PGR content, when I start doing lore content, anything I do related to PGR, any videos I make are always going to go up on YouTube without a paywall. That is something that will never change regardless of what route I go. But anyway, I just wanted to get a quick update video out. I realized I hadn't thrown anything on here in over a week because, well, I took a week to just be a husband and actually, like, live life for a little bit because I didn't really do that this summer. So, as always, appreciate all your patience. We'll get back to regular content here very soon with a test server and a brand new patch. There will be no shortage of things to talk about and videos to make, so expect me back in the lab very soon. But as always, hope y'all are doing good. Hope you're being safe. Y'all take good care and be good to each other, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.